Hey, cousins. Hope all is well. Make sure you're practicing your self care. Watch, like, comment, subscribe. Girl, what that got to do with wrestling? It's pumping. Everything is available in the About section. Appreciate everyone who donates or leaves a tip or whatever the case may be. If I'm making you feel good and you just want to make me feel good, listen. Best you do is like, watch, comment, subscribe. If you can't do nothing else. With all that being said, I want to get into this, and you probably going to hear it in the background, but we're going to watch the video together. And I'm not that advanced yet to put it in the background, and I wouldn't do it no way because WWE don't want nobody critiquing shit. So you already know they're going to be like, oh, girl, you got something to say? Copyright, nope, and I'm doing real good, not getting fucked over. So let's go ahead, and we're going to watch the women's WrestleMania Las Vegas package. Okay, let's kind of have a recap before we dive into it, right? So the men's had their package, and if you want to go back a little bit, I talked about my thoughts on the men's and what it communicated to me, and it communicated nursing home. Okay, it didn't communicate that this is the place where we're gonna have a good time. It communicated real, just like 50s gambling, crime family, how they glorify the mob and all that old type of shit, right? Everyone didn't get a little talk though. I know CM Punk said something, Cody Rhodes said something, and motherfucking Roman Reigns said something. So I'm guessing that we're gonna get the first installment when all the ladies sit down at the craps table, and then we're gonna have maybe one or two of the hoes gonna give us a little something, a little tagline, right? Because Cody was like, it's the family. And then CM Punk was like, I'm the mayor of Chicago. And Roman Reigns was like, you gonna acknowledge me, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, here we go, because I put it in slow motion. They're showing us Las Vegas. We got Jade Cargill in the jacket that she wore on this tape episode of SmackDown. Down to the bar, we got the man, Becky Lynch. We got motherfucking Charlotte Flair, Mother Bone, draped in gold satin. And we got Io Sky trying to figure out if she want to sip on that cognac. And then we got Rhea Ripley walking through the kitchen. Let me pause right there because, see, Goodfellas. Yes, we know our mob movies, right? What did Ray Liotta, I don't know their names or whatever. What did Ray Liotta do when he first met his soon to be wife, right? He showed her how he was running the scene down to the casino, down to the little the juke joint. He walked through the kitchen. See, because he a bad motherfucker. He don't got to go through the front. He going through the kitchen. You see what's being communicated? Okay, very good. Then we see, let's go back a little bit. Then we see some onions being cut by the Asian man. Then we got Tiffany Stratton in the mirror dabbing on her lipstick. She dabbing on her lipstick. And then we're going to get her reflection. And she looks like Bohemian Rhapsody. She's giving, is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? That's what she's giving. She's giving jaw. She's giving bone structure. She's giving something you've never seen before, but you've seen it before, but not like this. Right? It wasn't given Tiffy time. It was given Tiffany Stratton is here. Whole nother aesthetic, whole nother thing going on. Let's continue. Then we go back and we see Jade Cargill give the side eye like, yeah, bitches, ain't none of y'all put it down the way I put it down. That's how she looking. Looks over. Becky Lynch. Rawr. She's like, I'm the man. I worked hard to get where I'm at. No one is going to take my spot. Right? Then we move in. Charlotte coming in like Casino. Charlotte coming in like the lady Al, what's the name? Oh my goodness, not Al Pacino. Robert De Niro's bitch in Casino, played by Sharon Stone. She walking in like she owned the motherfucking room, and I'm not even gonna hold you. Whoever cracked Charlotte Flair's hair, skin, makeup, and outfit, let's go ahead and give him a round of applause. Yes, ma'am. Charlotte Flair look good as fuck in this damn ad. I'm not even gonna hold you. Bitch look like everybody's mother. She looks like she runs the show. She looks like she should be at the head of the table, to be completely honest with you. She walking in, letting the girls know mother has arrived. Now we sharpening up our knives. They sharpening up the knives. We got a whole butcher in the back, sharpen it up. Then we put down the cards. We setting the table. We setting the table for the big meeting because the girls are gonna sit down and have dinner. They're giving you Real Housewives. You know, when all the housewives do is go to dinner and talk shit. And talk shit about each other and make a dust up. That's what we getting. We getting housewives realness. Rhea Ripley, someone's looking through the peephole, through the kitchen. Rhea Ripley coming through, child. And she looked like she got a stick up her ass. She looked like she got a whole lot of shit she want to say. She coming through the kitchen and somebody done look through the peephole like, oh, here this bitch come. Turned around and said, Mother Leather is on the way. She walking through. Io Sky's like, oh, yes, my baby is coming. I'm not going to be the only bitch at this table. She's giving Lotus flower. She's giving, listen, whoever went ahead and took care of Io Sky in the makeup department, lips plump. Love it. Give me a round of applause. Yes, ma'am. I love it. I love it. Yes, she's giving me 1930s before the fucking World War II. She giving me not like the nasty geisha, but she giving me, Madam runs the whole fucking geisha town. I love it. Yes. We seeing them cooking up something. I don't know if that's like rib tips or what, but it's on fire. They flipping it. The dinner is being prepared. Someone's walking up the steps with the boots. It's Rhea Ripley, because remember, she came through the kitchen. Charlotte Flair said, hey, bitches. Everyone's sitting on the couch in their own corners. We are seeing Charlotte, hi. And we see Tiffany Stratton like, yeah, you may have kicked my teeth in at one time, but bitch, you won't never do it again. And we see over in the corner, Jade Cargill's like, yeah, I walk past you and you continue to walk past me. That'll be the last time. That's what they're giving up, legs crossed. Io Sky said, you always holding a championship, but bitch, I am going to be the standard next. They are looking at each other and giving each other the nasty face. Ooh, the communication. I love it. Look at that. Rhea Ripley, she done sat down, opened her legs wide. Let me tell you something. And this is something I learned on YouTube, okay? There's this thing called like spatial stuff that men do when they got so-called big balls or big dick and they want to like dominate wherever they sit down. They sit with their legs wide open. Rhea Ripley got her legs wide open in a whole 180 straight line. You hear me? Letting the bitches know I am the head bitch in charge. You understand? Papa H put me here, and you all will bow down. That is what it's giving. The ladies are now getting up. What are they getting up for, you say? They're getting up to go sit at their respective seatings at the table. We see Becky Lynch. We see Tiffany Stratton giving the once-over. We see everyone. Charlotte Flair's like, bitch, I'm not concerned about neither one of you. I'm not concerned. Everyone's looking each other dead in the eye, ready to sit down. They're now pulling out the table, pulling out their chairs. It's very important to see where everyone's sitting. We got a dry martini. We got olives on the table. There's liquor being served, even though that's clearly water. But that's okay. We have to see the sitting. So we got Jade Cargill sitting next to Io Sky. And Jay got the knife pointing at, I don't know who she's pointing at. I feel like she's pointing at Mother Gaunt because Tiffany Stratton is eyeballing Io Sky and Charlotte Flair is looking at Jade Cargill. Meanwhile, she got the knife out. Jay got the knife out pointing at fucking Becky Lynch. And then we end the show off with a menacing glare from Rhea Ripley. She looking at all the hoes. And that is your commercial. So what did I get? What was the communication that I got? Well, these ladies don't play crap. They don't get to gamble. They get to sit at the table like ladies who lunch. Why aren't they at the crap table? Why can't they throw some craps and throw some chips in the air? No, they're at the table about to argue over who's better and who's going to win and who's going to do what. I find that interesting. The men are gambling and the women are not in the kitchen, but they're by the kitchen. Am I the only one that noticed that? Oh my God. Let's talk about the fashions. I like what Becky Lynch had on. Looked like she was going to war. Tank top with some like military like patches. I will say the outfits aren't really given outside of Mother Bone stole the show. I'm not even gonna hold you. Mother Bone stole the show. She looked fantastic. Fantastic. Rhea Ripley, I'm gonna need her to do something a little bit more elegant. She should have been more elegant. This is a very important dinner y'all about to have. I have to say, Tiffany Stratton was very muted. Her titties are like 8 miles apart in this picture. Can we not have brought them closer together? Jade Cargill, all the fashions that she wears, all the fashion, Jade, and you just got on a green tight number. You can split that wig better. All them big wigs you've been wearing. Where's the liquid leather? Like, I'm a little bit disappointed by Jade Cargill's look. Becky Lynch, like I said, she got the gloves on. She's giving you madam. I will give her that. Listen, Io Sky, I like it. It's a V-neck. It's like a spaghetti string situation. Got the little wisp in the front. It's cute. But I'm going to have to be honest with you guys. It's underwhelming. We're going to Las Vegas. Why are these bitches sitting down to dinner? Why aren't they at the slots? Why aren't they at a show? Like, why aren't they walking the strip? Now, again, I'm sure we're going to have, when they were spinning around the table, one of them or three of them going to talk. And if I had to guess, it's going to be Rhea Ripley, it's going to be Charlotte Flair, it's going to be Becky Lynch to talk. Just like it was CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and what's his name? Cody Rhodes. What are they going to say? Well, I could guess. Charlotte's going to say, you're going to bow down to the queen, bitches. And then Becky Lynch is like, when the man comes around, everybody gets this boot up their ass. And then we'll have Rhea Ripley say, I'm brutal and I'm just, gothic, and Papa H put me at the table. And essentially, she is in the front of the table. She's sitting next to Charlotte. Even the placements tell you the hierarchy. Now, what do we have to say in terms of who should have been? I'm going to tell you right now. Bianca Belair would have ate this shit all the way up. Bianca Belair would have ate this fucking shit up. Okay? Why isn't Alexa Bliss there? This is WrestleMania. I think people got confused because War Games. Alexa Bliss ain't at the table. Okay. Who else could have been at that table? Giulia could have been at the table, but Giulia is in the doghouse. Stephanie Vaquer would have ate this shit all the way up. You already know that. We couldn't get none of the seasoned girls. Where's Nikki Bella? We couldn't get Nikki Bella because she back working. This bunch, I mean, they cool, but they haven't really been giving it up like they need to. And remember, Charlotte only aura farmed the fuck out of Alexa Bliss. It would have only been fair to have Alexa Bliss stand behind her. This is what I would have done, okay? This is what I would have done. I would have did the showgirl thing. I would have did the showgirl, think like, the big headdress, and they're sitting down at the Las Vegas Strip watching the showgirls at whatever big time hotel. And I would have had them walking in one by one. And I would have had all the ladies in the WWE would have participated in this, because I'm gonna tell you why. All the ladies on the main roster specifically, all the ladies are the ones that have been making this show fairly entertaining. What I would have liked to have seen was a little more creativity. You're going to fucking Las Vegas. Okay, you got the men, the mob thing. Okay, boom. Let's get the showgirls going. If these bitches is the ones running the show, why is Becky not in a suit? Like, play on it. She's the man, right? Becky's the man. Why isn't she sitting in like some big ass crazy chair? Like I would have had like showgirls, right? Picture it. Cinema, scene, showgirls going, right? And then you got Charlotte Flair walking in. She sits at her own table with the little lamp, right? A la 1940s, right? Since everyone is so fucking obsessed with the 40s. And then we got Tiffany Stratton sneaking, walking around like the waitress. But see, she a waitress, but she walking around to fuck up the thing. She ain't walking around to help the bitches out. I would have had, yes, I would have called up pregnant ass Mother Caution, Mother Braid. Yep, I would have had them sit at the table right next to fucking Jay Cargill and clanked their glasses together and looked over, and we would have had EO Sky damn near making out with motherfucking what you call it, Rhea Ripley, right? And then we could have the Kabuki Warriors coming in with like a whole entourage fucking up the thing. And then we could have swung into the slots. Come out of the showgirls thing. Swing into the slots. And you got Lash Legend standing there with Nia Jax looking crazy at fucking Alexa Bliss. Right? Mother Ghoul coming on down with her CPA trying to get into the door. And they'd have been like, nope, y'all can't get in. I wouldn't have let them into the casino. Like, we could have did so much in a short period of time because WrestleMania ain't till fucking April. The way I would have had this all, everybody would have been pumped. Like, what the hell is these bitches doing? Cinema. But you know what? It is what it is. This is what we got, okay? I heard people say, where the fuck is Oscar? Where the hell is Kairi Sane? Why isn't somebody said Liv Morgan? Look, these are the ladies that's gonna headline WrestleMania 42. That's basically what they're communicating. This is your WrestleMania 42. Tiffany Stratton is going to be at WrestleMania, probably in a match against Jade Cargill. Boring. Yes, that's what we're gonna get. Because the girls are injured. Bianca Belair's finger, she said she cracked that shit at the knuckle. That finger, damn, she may never wrestle again from what it sounds like. Shit. Liv Morgan, all of them gonna come back and, gonna be thrusted into something, but that's just what I think. What's communicated to me is, very lackluster, very tired. The ladies sit down to eat. They are very wary of each other. And WrestleMania is going to happen in April. Make sure you got your $40,000. And yes, there is a package on their On Location so you can meet The Undertaker. I kid you not. For $40,000 motherfucking dollars. I'm going to leave it right there. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the ad. Is it overwhelming, underwhelming? What would you have done different? Whatever. It is what it is.